Hey, what's up, guys? Calling out back with another video, and today I want to do my Naruto review, episode 31 review English dub. So here goes. Episode starts out with uh, from the previous episode where we see the prostate examiner versus Orochimaru there, and then she was saying why you're here in the village and stuff like that. We all she said why you're in the village and shit like that. Because technically Orochimaru was going after Sasuke there, and Orochimaru was actually going after Sasuke there and stuff like that. And then he was telling him he'll be his service and stuff like that. And then she's like, well. He will die before he will become your service and stuff like that. So that was going on with that stuff. And then we see the next scene we see Neji, Tenten, and Lee freaking were saying some stuff, saying they said if we find some enemies and stuff like that, we had to split up and stuff like that. And back to this point, he throws the kunai down, saying where the point marker was. Technically, he made a point marker, and he throws the kunai down and was saying something about all that stuff. Meh. When that is going on with that stuff, uh, Lee was like saying something. He's like, I will do my best and stuff like that. That's what Lee was saying. He was like, he wants to do his best and stuff. And, meh. It goes, the next scene, we see Sakura freaking, uh, healing up, or watching over Naruto and Sasuke there. Technically, she was watching Naruto and Sasuke there. She's like, she was like, I need to watch over these guys and stuff like that. I need to like keep my guard up and protect them and stuff like that. That's what Sakura is saying and stuff. So she's like, I can't fall asleep and stuff. And then she falls asleep. Technically, she falls asleep there. And man, technically, Sakura was technically dreaming there, and she was like, she seems like Naruto and Sasuke were fine and stuff like that. And then Naruto was like, "Oh, thanks, Sakura," and stuff like that. And Sasuke is like, "You take care of us and stuff like that." So when that was going on with that, you see Orochimaru popping up and out of nowhere and trying to attack Sasuke and Naruto there, and and Sakura was trying to say something to him, but she couldn't say nothing. She's like, "What the frick? My voice is gone and stuff." And then she woke. Technically, it was just a dream there, and technically it was just a fucking dream there and shit like that. And she's like, "What the fuck? That's a dream and shit." um, she sees this. She sees this fucking squirrel going up to her and stuff like that. She's like, "Wait, a squirrel?" She, she's like, when it comes over it, she throws the kunai at the squirrel, or squirrel there, and it missed there, and the squirrel fled away, and they're like, the Sound Ninja were hiding in the grass there, and says she finds the kunai underneath the squirrel that are she finds the she threw the kunai right there. She finds the paper bomb is like right on the squirrel and stuff like that. When that was going on with that stuff, and then he's like, no. Um, he she thought it was some type of like a thing there and shit like that. So that was going on with that stuff. The next scene we see freaking we go back. Rock Lee was catching some fucking leaves there and shit like that. He was like, oh well, if I catch 20 leaves, Sakura will freaking like me and stuff like that. And then she she told him, she's like, oh, you're a weirdo and stuff. In his mind, he's like, why is she saying that and shit like that? So you see him trying to catch all the leaves and stuff like that. He caught 19 out of the 20 leaves. I guess that's what he was saying. There was like 20 leaves were falling. He was trying to catch all 20 leaves and shit. And he knew there was something fucking wrong there when the squirrel was on fire. He saw the squirrel on fire and stuff like that. He's like, well, who put a fucking paper? He's like, who put a paper bomb? He's like, who put a fucking paper bomb on the squirrel and stuff like that. So, and he's like, that's pretty odd and stuff like that. So, when that was going on with that and shit, oh man. When that was going on with that and stuff like that, and then he knew something was wrong and stuff, and he head over to the thing there. Back back to the Sound Ninja came out of the works and says, uh, they were like the Sound Ninja, the Sound Guinean war came out of the works and stuff like that, and was actually saying some shit to Sakura there, saying like, oh, he's like, he's like, they're like hand over Sasuke and stuff like that, and then she was like, Sakura was like saying like, no, why? He's like, I'm not. She's like, I'm not handing over Sasuke. She's like, and stuff like that. So we're like, okay, fine. What's this? They're like, okay, where's this gonna? She's like, where's this gonna kill you? And then kills. And then they're like, we can kill her and then kill Sasuke and stuff like that. That's what they were saying to Sakura and shit. So Sakura was kind of fucking screwed there in a way. Technically Sakura did set up some traps there. She's like, oh yeah, there was a trap under. They actually said, oh, there's a trap underneath and shit like that. We should have been not been careful and stuff like that. So the Sound Ninja were darting at Sakura there, and technically she opened up the tree there, the tree thing. There's be a trap under like above or so. She did set up a trap above, and they blew up the trap and stuff like that. So they were technically darting at her, and out of nowhere, friggin' Rock Lee, friggin' knocks him back and shit like that. He knocks him back and shit like that. When that was happening with that, when Sakura was getting, or Rock Lee was protecting Sakura there from the thing there, and then Sakura was like saying to Rock Lee, saying, she's like, well, we're enemies and stuff, and then he's like, that doesn't matter right now. He's like, I will protect you and stuff like that. That's what he was saying to her. And we go to the next scene there, and they're like, where's Lee, or freaking Tenten and Neji were like, where's Lee at, and shit like that. He should have been back by now, and then they're like, oh yeah, I guess he might be fine and stuff. So we just have to check if what's going on with that stuff. When that was going on with that stuff, with the Lee was like mining what the hidden. We finally get to see Lee's jutsu there. We finally get to see Rock Lee's jutsu there, and that was the hidden lotus. And then we see my guy said, don't use it. Don't use the hidden lotus without. He's like, it's forbidden except if somebody's in danger or something. He said something about like he said, if somebody's in danger, you can do it there. And Sakura was technically in danger, and he actually used it. And he's like, this is the time I used it. He throws the ninja. He throws the Sound Ninja down with the one with the freaking holes in his freaking arm there and stuff like that. His little friend actually made some fucking dirt there, so he was protected. Rock Lee gets hit pretty hard with the fucking. He gets hit there with the sound thing, and he was kind of like getting into a daze, and then Sakura's like, oh crap there, and that's where the episode ends. So yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, my response to it. Videos. We like my videos. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification to see more of my uploads. Comment, my response to it. Videos. We like hang out. Peace.